Hi everyone, welcome to Self-Publishing 101 again. This is a show hosted by KB Miller and myself. This week you have me, and we're going to be talking about blurbs and the importance of blurbs. So let's get right to it. What we want to talk about first with blurbs is the reason that they're important. And we talked about cover art a little bit and how that's the first thing that people look at. That's what catches people's eye and leads them to want to read your book. Well, if they get past the cover, the next thing they're going to do is flip it over or scroll down and read the blurb. So you're going to want a really powerful blurb to bring readers in and make them want to read your book. I think one of the hardest things about this is that about blurb writing is that you want to fit the whole book in there and try to get every little last detail that you think is important for the reader to know about the book and make them want to read it. So it's impossible to do that. What I like to do is I like to write like a longer synopsis or pitch or excerpt it so that you can try to pick out the points that you do want to get in there and then start taking things out little by little and try to shorten it up, short and tight, so that it will be a decently sized blurb. And blurbs really are a learned art. It's when I first started publishing my books and having to write blurbs, terrible, and I'm still not that great, but I'm better at it. But one thing that I've learned that really helps is to, after you have what you want, to show it to your friends, your other author friends, other writers, and have them play with some of the words a little bit and see and get their feedback and see what they think. Every blurb that I've had that's come out very powerful I've had lots of help from other people. It took several drafts to get a blurb correct. So most of the time you're not just going to write it out and say, oh, that's good, let's put it on the back of the book and call it good. A lot of times that's not going to happen. So remember that it is a process. Just like writing your book, it's going to take time. It's going to take several drafts, but it's very important that this be one of the most perfect parts of your book. Just like the cover, just like the inside, everything needs to be perfect because it is really what's going to lead people to want to read your book. Let's see. And another thing is not to forget to get it edited before you call it final and put it on the cover or in the description, because people will notice. So make sure that you do that. This is going to be a really short one, you guys, because I'm not feeling very good today. So in the, what do you call it, on the blog below this are some links to some really great blog posts I found that talk about how to write a great blurb. There's 3 of them down there, and they're just excellent blogs that I found. So make sure to go there and check those out. I encourage you to do that because blurbing is also one of those things that you can always get better at. You can always get better. So always research, always learn. That's how I found the blog posts that I'm talking about. I researched and I learned, and don't be afraid to ask for help if you need help with a blurb, because there are lots of people out there that will help you with it. So just make sure that you remember that it's always, like everything else, we want to give our readers the best. So we need to make sure that we do the work to make it the best. Alright, you guys, so check out the blog post, check out the links, and join us next week for KB Miller. We're going to be talking about not responding to reviews. So I will see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.